Welcome to Knife Delights. Welcome to another roadside rambling. I tell you what, it's the end of September 2024 and harvest has begun. So there's two times when you really got to be careful out on the highways. That's in the springtime during planting season and in the fall during harvest. All kinds of tractors and wagons and farm equipment, tractors out on the roads. So I always like to tell everyone, make sure and slow down and pay attention. There's always a lot of accidents because people aren't prepared to come up real quickly upon a tractor that's going 10, 15 mile an hour and they're speeding and barreling along at 70 and they go to pass the tractor about the time the tractor's making a turn into the field, and the next thing you know you got a collision, and unfortunately sometimes you have a death and very serious injuries. So if you're out here in the Midwest, it's harvest time, drive careful, take a little extra time getting to where you need to go. As you can see on the right here, that brown there, that's the soybeans. They're ripe. And now we got the cornfield. You can see the corn's getting awful brown. It won't be too much longer before the corn's ready to come out. But the corn's a lot more stout, a lot hardier. So they can leave that in for a long time yet. But the beans, well, oh, look over here. You can see the green in the beans there. But out in the rest of the field, it's all yellow out there. Yeah, that's where the field had flooded out this spring. If you'll remember, we had terrible floods, a lot of rain and floods this year. So you can see where they had to replant. So here he is. He's dumping off his beans right here. Put them in the grain bin there, and then they dry them. We'll have a dryer. You got to get the moisture percentage down before they take it in and store it in the big elevator. If you put it up and it's too wet, and then it starts to rot, and not only does it ruin the rotting ruins those beans or the corn or whatever, but as they rot, they create heat. And so in the big elevators, if you get too much rotting in there, the heat builds up and the grain elevator can actually explode. And that happens every so often. You get the heat and the dust mixture, but they've done a lot better now at trying to control the moisture content and rotating the beans and corns in and around the elevators, keep them ventilated. Yep, here we come. Here we come up on a combine. See him out here. Take me just a minute to get here. Get him in frame. There he is. Here for just a minute. See if we can't get a close-up here. Guy's probably wondering, what in the world is he doing? See that combine spinning? It's just amazing when they get to going and they get to tearing across these fields, how quickly they can, especially with the beans, how quickly they can take these beans out. You can see the big spout. It's pointed back towards us right now, but that arm, that spout will swing out And they can actually be going along in the field and running that combine, and a tractor and wagon pull up beside them, and they don't even have to stop the combine. They'll be unloading the beans from inside the combine into the grain wagon as they go along. I hope I'm not freaking the guy out here. This is a good opportunity. There you go. You can see it spitting the stuff out the back. That actually helps provide fertilizer. Okay, that's enough for now. I don't want to freak this guy out. Well, I've pulled over by some county land. I keep seeing a sign for county land, county park. And I wasn't familiar with this park, and I thought, well, it was just a mile off the road, and I got a couple extra minutes before work. I just thought I'd come over here and see. So we're looking down on it. The left and the right there. Kind of a nice little valley. So I just thought we'd start out here up on top of the hill. And then we'll kind of drive down through there and see what we can see. Okay, here we go. There's a nice winding stream down through here. Oh, look at that. Kind of pretty. That's what I find fascinating about Iowa, is you got so many different kinds of landscape. The county I'm from is pretty much just flat. You don't see trees except around the farmsteads or in town. And you get over here in some of these other areas, other counties nearby, you get the general rolling hills. So you just never know what you're going to see. Farmstead up here. Farmstead here. Cool. Well, I haven't done much night talking on this Roadside Rambling. I guess I'll just so we can say, it is a knife channel. So I bought me a buck knife. Surprise, surprise, right? Found a pretty good deal on eBay for a buck 121 fixed blade. One that I didn't have in my collection. It's one of their traditional fixed blades with the black handles to it. Looking forward to getting that in a few days. Earlier this morning, had the opportunity to record the knife news with RJ. So check out RJ's Knives on Saturday, September 29th, is it? I don't know what day is today. Anyway, we rotate. So this week it's RJ's channel. So go over to RJ's channel. If you're not a subscriber to RJ, make sure and subscribe. He's got great content. He's a great friend. And we have a lot of fun doing the Knife News Roundup together. That's a weekly show. Again, we alternate between channels. What else do we got going on? I don't know. There's just so much going on with all these new channels. Gosh, it's just a great time to be a member of the knife community. And I'm going to let her go with this. I hope you've enjoyed this Roadside Ramblings. And I look forward to tomorrow, the weekend, and I get back to work on that terrific Marbles pocket axe from Ray of North Star Knife Reviews. I can't wait to get back to have some time to work on that. So until next time, have a very delightful day.